Hi everyone, Craig here, youtube.com/level-epic. This is my Gotham City build. If you remember, recently I showed you the church there, so that's where I am on the map. I've been doing a lot of work on this lately, so yeah, I'll just show you some new things. I'm not going to show you all of them because it'll take longer than 10 minutes. So I'm just going to show you 10 minutes worth a week's video, and then we'll continue on with it to, next week. Hopefully, yeah. So I'm on vacation this week, so I have a lot of extra time this week to build, and in the future, I may be a little bit busy. I'm not sure, so I'm building a lot of stuff right now while I still have the time, and then that way I can probably slack off with Gotham City a little bit and do some other games instead. That's what I'm hoping for, but. Um, there's the church. I think that was the last video I did, right? I think it was. But I also did this. I'll show you this in another video. This sandstone building. But I did put a to-do list up here, and ideas list. And the reason why I did this is because this is now online. It's just a private server at the moment. Rob came over and he helped me out with setting this up online. So now it's just me and him playing basically. He said he's going to help me. You know how I have problems with completing projects like Wayne Enterprises, for example, how the entire first 3 floors there, they're not filled out, they're not finished. Anyways, he said he's going to help me out with the stuff that I have problems finishing. So, I might revisit some stuff that he has actually helped out with. So to-do list, there's Gotham Tower, subway lines. You haven't seen the subway station yet. This is what that is. You haven't seen that yet because it's over there. You've seen the airport, so hopefully someone's gonna help out with the airport. I'm thinking probably Rob, because he's the only other person on the server at the moment. I might get Mike on here. I'm not sure. It really depends on how busy those guys are, I guess. You haven't seen that. You have seen that though. You've seen the concert hall. You haven't seen that. You've seen Wayne Manor. You haven't seen that. You've seen these though. That's just like those buildings. Container Pier. You've seen. That was like my second video, I think. You've seen the Bat Cave and the lack of Bat Cave. Actually, that was the Wayne Manor Bat Cave. So that one, I don't think you've seen a little bit of it, but it's so bare. There's like nothing to it. And this one you've seen, it's just like a sphere, and it's not complete. Anyways, hopefully someone's going to help me out with those. And this is also for myself too. I can always just come back to this if I feel like I want to try and finish one of these projects, and I can just come back and finish. And this is the stuff that's not done yet. So this is the stuff that I'm thinking about doing at some point. Like a Ferris wheel, townhouses, a zoo, restaurants, bank, hospital, hotel, shopping malls, elementary schools. That's basically schools in general, but I have signs up. I put up signs this week too for the map. If you recall, the map I showed in the first episode, the one that I'm getting all my information from, I did put a sign for Brentwood Academy up in the northeast, so there's no like high school. I could put, I guess, a regular high school, but I'll get around to doing that if I decide to. I'm not really sure. But, everyone going to one high school would be kind of cool too, right? Like Brentwood Academy is where it seems that most people from here go to, so I'm just going to stick with Brentwood at the moment, and if I got space, maybe later on I'll put in another high school. Alright, so let's go to the build. This is what I built this week. So that was last week, right? I think that was last week. So I did add a little cemetery. Let's just zip down here. So Gotham City Cemetery, this is just like a little archway memorial thing, and you got like gravestones. I put different color gravestones, and recently buried people I put gravel and blocks, and people who've been here for a while is just grass. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Spaces for people to be waiting to be dug into the ground and stuff. So that's pretty simple, right? Easy. Then I put in this information booth to the Gotham Botanical Gardens. This is just a simple... Oh man, what's up with that? What was up with that door? Hold on. That was really weird. I don't know why that was like that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Is that weird? That's weird. Okay. Um, yeah, so, oh yeah. So it's online now, because 1.3 came out. So of course you see like the sideways logs and stuff now, which is interesting. So yeah, it's just 3.1 at the moment. We're not using the newest version. I think 3.1, 1.3 is what I mean to say. 1.3.1 came out like the other day, but we're not using that just yet. This is still just 1.3. So here is the botanic. This is a maze, hedge maze. If Rob can get on sometime, I'll do a video with him and I'll show you. I'll put him through that since I built it and I kind of know where to go. He doesn't, so I'll just put him through that. Here is botanical garden. So you got like a whole bunch of trees and a little picture there and let me see. There's this place here. So you just kind of go through the gardens and walk on the gravel and around the trees and look at the trees. Botanical garden stuff. Got a nice little flower setting, a nice little water feature. Um, Trees everywhere, flowers everywhere. Botanical garden stuff. Nothing too. Oh, right, I forgot these are automatic doors. Nothing too spectacular. Trees put in, and glass globe, and yeah, that's about it. So anyways, that's going to be it for this update, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, next week will probably be maybe the subway, the sandstone building that I was on earlier. I'm not too sure. I might not be finished just yet. Because the subway, you got to think, the subway building may be complete. But the subway itself is not. At the moment, I'm trying to build 3 subway lines. So I got the first line, which I'm going to call the gold line. That's complete. But I have 2 other lines, the diamond line, and I haven't really decided on the third color yet. Maybe iron. Right now it's lapis, but I think I'm about switching to iron. Maybe the iron line. Um, yeah, so they're not completed yet. They haven't even really been started. So I need to finish those. I need to like the rail, the rail lines, but there isn't even any rail on it yet. It's just holes. The gold is finished, like the tunnel is finished, but I need to put in rails for the entire distance, and it's far too. Like the gold is basically the southern 2 islands, where the other 2 lines are just going to do 2 loops north and around on the outside of the map. So um, yeah, it's going to be a long and difficult uh, tunneling system, and the thing is, you got to put in little stations along the way, right? So people can like get into the subway too. It's not just tunneling. You have to do the tunnel, then you have to do like the spot where they, go underground and get into the, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it's going to be long, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be finished that by next week. If I'm not, I'll record something else, which is a possibility because I do have quite a bit of, like I said, I was on vacation, still kind of am on vacation, so I got a lot of stuff half built. You know me, that's what I usually do is I half build stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of half built stuff, and maybe if Rob or Mike or someone, if one of those guys that I know, if they finish something for me, like the interior of a building, maybe I'll show that off instead. Anyways, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying my Gotham City Minecraft build, and we will see you again next time.